You know, I didn't think that the Blue Eyes cards would have as much of a ripple as it did for the buyout market, but I was wrong. Make sure you guys smash the link, grab out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more on this content. Hey, comment down below when you be walking away with a booster pack as per usual. And you know, the lucky person is always down below in the description, so check that. Sometimes I forget, but I always try to keep up with the best we can. Infinite Forbidden is still going. Actually, I have best selling pulled up for you here just so you can kind of have a little bit of an idea what's going on. By the way, discount code MCO40 over here on Kongs and discount code MCO40 over on Gamer's Choice here will save you on your purchase. Underworld Goddess, best moving card in the set. Huh, common, who would have guessed that? Followed by the top hat here. I'm not all that surprised. And then Dominus Purge. Once again, this generic Seeker Rare is doing fantastic jobs. The Silo Hat following it up here too. And then the Monster Reborn. Yeah, Followed by Tractus with Purulia. And then we have the Ariel. Actually, this card being a super poly target. Maybe it's worth looking at. Fiendsmith Requiem Seekers up to 20s. It's completely created off of the engravers. I'm not all that surprised. And then Dark Magician. And then you just kind of followed up with some of the littler stuff. And then Genroku's coming in at 15s. So I would say everything is within a near representation of what I expected. Even down here, the Light and Darkness Dragon Lord doing its thing. Kong's over here. Actually, the best moving thing on Kongs has actually been the Mimighoul theme. Actually, we'll talk more about the exclusives later this afternoon. Requiem completely created off the market. Fiendsmith Core gone. 450 out the door. Dunzo. All right, Purulia's 68. Still sticking around. Can make Puppet Core at $8. Yeah, everything, all of the Fiendsmith stuff, gonzo. So if there's anything over here you still want, discount code MCO40. And of course, over on Gamer's Choice, same thing. Discount code MCO40 going to save you on your purchase. So, our worst fears, I think, have come to fruition here with the reprint policy that's been rumored to be floating around. I have zero confirmation if that reprint policy is real or not with the art for this. That's the only thing that I can tell you right now is the card has gone up in price. This was not on the reprint list, if I recall. 4 things coming out of the Blue Eyes deck. And I'm going to be honest with you, this card's pretty good. I mean, your opponent can't target or destroy this card with card effects, and then you target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. And if this was made using an alternative, you can target monster your opponent controls and you attack, up to 3 times on those. But, there's a lot to take away with this. All right. You have the knowledge of knowing, hey, I can get this card at this price point now. 15, 16 bucks, I don't think is going to break the bank if you're a Blue Eyes main and you're planning on spending that money anyway. But I'm going to be honest with you here. For every warning sign that is going off here, whether or not there is a clear indicator for this or not, you get this sooner than later. And I can't wait for people to be losing their crap later on when they're like, oh, I can't believe Alternative's like a $30 card. Like, this is ridiculous. I'll be telling you every time. You had the knowledge to get this thing early. And with that Blue Eyes structure deck coming around the corner, keep an eye on this. Neo. This is interesting to me. I don't really have an answer for you for this, if you want my honest opinion. Like, you can see your spin up here to, $12, $13, heading up to a crisp 15, but you banish this from the graveyard and negate an activation of something that, during our player's turn when a card effect is activated, targets a Blue Eyes. Yeah, this is the thing that you're currently equipping from the extra deck to have the protection with the 1 spell card for that nice 400 boost, but it does that. These are $5 and $8 across the board, and we are on extreme heavy buyout status on these. This is what I was talking about. Like, I am very shocked to see the insanity that the community for Blue Eyes is going through. Like, everybody is crazy out here just because they want the chance to have these cards. Like, I don't know. I'm genuinely impressed. Okay. This one, honestly, it's one thing when you have like severely older print cards doing the thing, but the QCR market feels like an entirely different creature. And I mean, you've got some propulsion back here. I mean, you're looking at what, 690, 712. You're still sitting at about $7 here, and you have a good track record of 7 to 6 across the board. Like, this is pretty much locked in. I don't foresee the Jet Dragon really breaking the bank personally. It is an extremely cool card. It does help out a lot of the Blue Eyes combo, and it is that very old, well, it's technically in the last wave of big support that was really pushing, so that's good. And then the alternative, yes. 38 listings for a QCR is still pretty heavy. You're not seeing much going on back here. Also, I want to point out here, a QCR for $16 is pretty good. This also had other printings. There's no point in even attempting to search on here. Yeah, this was the other version here. Wow, did we actually have a movement? Nah, one moved for $8.50 on 6.3, which has nothing to do with the fairly recent Blue Eyes stuff. They're currently listed at $1,200 for these. Don't spend that. That's honestly just a meme. Like, even you've got some still, these are interesting. Yeah, the market has not had time to retrace. Even like the Legendary Season 2 ones are still kind of floating around a decent number. And of course, the 2017 Japanese version, 0 listings on here, as I expected. But yeah, your QCR, a little bit of movements. Nothing I would bat an eye at too much. Spirit Dragon, exact same thing down here. You're still sitting at 35 listings. You've got 8s all day long here, with maybe a dash of going into the $9-ish mark. But this is nothing that you should really be, I guess, batting an eye at too much. So good stuff on the Blue Eyes department. Same thing back here. Bingo Machine Go has felt a little bit more rapid fire movements than we had with the other stuff, which this is fine, all right? Like, Bingo Machine Go, even though I think most people are kind of agreeing right now that, the Bingo Machine did get power crept a little bit, like, I guess you're still going to make an attempt to play the Bingo Machine because it's still a good card. But yeah, Bingo Machine is already heading on up to that $10 range. Hey, you know what? If you're a Blue Eyes collector, you're winning. Like, honestly. The Dragon Master Magia situation. It's been a little while since I let this card kind of cook for a little bit. I wanted to see, how things would possibly go for this. We're sitting at about 560 to 558 right now. Yeah, it looks like 560 is going to be your current norm for this. You got to remember, with the Blue Eyes structure deck and everything that's coming down the thing out here, this is a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon or 3 Blue Eyes monsters plus a Chaos monster to make. So technically, Chaos Max does qualify for the chance for you to make this. It's not the greatest thing in the world, I'm going to be honest with you, but it's enough for you to kind of step on through and be like, hey, Blue Eyes stuff, it's still doing the thing. Okay, well, everything in the world of Blue Eyes, I mean, this isn't even factoring in, like, the Platinum Secret Rares on some of this stuff or some of the other crazy things that's going on the Blue Eyes side of things just because of a structure deck. This is getting out of hand. So we've been kind of keeping an eye on the Black Goat Laughs right now because we're kind of heading on into the format right now. People are like, ooh, Fiendsmith with Beatrice. This is going to be fun. Well, the Black Goat has that very awesome ability that you can banish it from the graveyard, declare a card name. Neither player can activate the effects of monsters on the field with that original name. So, what happens if I Beatrice drop this? Oh, I get a free declared monster effect negate, and my opponent's not going to be able to do anything about this. Okay. Isn't that real fun? Yeah, you're looking at, you have one abnormality here, but then you propulsion on up to the $88 range. And I mean, this card is, even like the regular version, you did it, looks like 24. Yeah, you're back down to about 18 to 19 on the regular version. But with the whole Fiendsmith stuff, you do need to keep an eye on this card. This is the hottest upcoming tech trend right now that I think people are going to sleep on. And that's not a good thing, that's for sure. But hey, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about today's market. And yeah, one of you be walking with Booster Pack. You guys have a good rest of your day, all right? Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.